Are you seriously gonna have an amazing date like that with me and not even message me back? Jeez, that is just like so rude. I thought you were like meant to be a different guy and everything. You seemed like such a gentleman today, and it's taking you forever to actually talk to me. Are you serious right now? Kathy, it's only been about a couple of hours since we had that date. Did you want me to message you back straight away or something? Well, yeah. I mean, if you liked me this much, then you would actually talk to me, wouldn't you? Like, learn to think about my feelings and everything. But you know what? That's okay. I think you're really cute, so I'm going to let it slide. At least you're talking to me now. But then again, it's not good to make the girl make all the moves, you know? I didn't want to have to message you. Okay, well, sorry. I just thought it was too early to message you back. We had a really quick date today, and we didn't have much time to get to know each other. You had to do things, and I also had some things I needed to get to. I thought we were going to talk with each other at another time. You just, like, seriously didn't think I was serious about that, did you? I was expecting you to chase me. I wanted you to sit there and be like, "No, Kathy, wait, don't go just yet, please. It's only been such a short amount of time. Let's sit here and talk to each other a little bit more. Let me get to know you." Like, honestly, I thought you would be chasing me out the door of the establishment that we were eating at. I was walking for a little bit, and I turned around, and you weren't actually there walking after me. So, like, what the hell was up with that? Okay, sorry. I didn't know that's the type of expectation you had of me. We both said that we needed to do some things, and I thought that's exactly what we were going to do. I didn't expect to play this game of cat and mouse. Well, that is just like so funny. Maybe you've never dated a girl like me before. That's cute though. I look forward to teaching you how this game is going to work. You're a very interesting woman, Kathy. I wasn't expecting you to be this way. Oh, really now? Well, what were you expecting? I'm not really sure, really. I told my friend that I haven't found many that have piqued my interest out in the dating market. I guess it's not really my thing. I mean, sure, there's a lot of good people, but there's no one that really sparked something within me. There's something about them that I feel like they're just so drastically different from me. Do you ever feel this way? I just like totally understand where you're coming from. There's something special about you and me. It's not something that a lot of people have. Oh, really? So you can kind of feel it too? By the way, what's the special thing that you're thinking of? Isn't it obvious? It should be so obvious that you and I are so different from everyone else. We have a special privilege that not many people get to enjoy. I guess you have a point there. I mean, let's take the place that we ate today, for example. I highly doubt that most people get the chance to eat at a place like that. Even if they do, they usually end up spending a large portion of their paycheck just to be there. It's usually for some sort of celebration. Oh my god. Darling, don't talk about the food. That's such a minor difference between us and most people. What I'm talking about is the money. The power. That's what separates us from everyone else. Oh, was that what you were thinking? I don't know about that. I mean, I have plenty of friends that aren't particularly wealthy. Yeah, okay, fine. You have some poor friends. But let me ask you a question. Why are they poor friends instead of poor girlfriends? I'll tell you why. You can't connect with them. They just don't have the same foundation that you do. Honestly, do you really think that's such a big deal? Of course it is. Think about it. Think about how it's been like for them growing up. They've had a totally different experience. Like, come on. I remember growing up and I just got everything I wanted. Whatever I felt I should have, my daddy got it immediately. And let's take a look at the facts. I'm pretty sure the same thing happened with you and your dad, right? He's a very wealthy man. He would have provided well for you. You're not wrong about that. My dad definitely did a good job in providing every need that was necessary for me. Come to think of it, most people grow up wanting certain things from their parents and their parents just simply can't provide it. Not for me, though. Exactly. So think about how this affects them as they're growing up. They're gonna think about things and talk in a way that's so totally different. I mean, did you see the way the waiters and the cooks in that restaurant handled themselves today? You can just tell that they have that poor person mindset.
Are you serious? I didn't notice anything. I just considered them normal people that are just there doing their job. Was there something I'm missing?
Oh my god. Wow! I can't believe that you're a fellow wealthy person and you haven't even realized this. It is just like so obvious how different we are from them. I mean, didn't you see the way I had to talk to them? Don't tell me you didn't notice that.
Actually, it was even harder to not notice that, to be honest. I wanted to ask you about that, but I didn't think I should at the time. Now that we're on the topic, I kinda wanna know. Did you talk to them like that on purpose? You're talking to them like they're a baby. Like they're learning a second language or something. I was really curious as to why you were doing that.
Are you serious right now? You clearly don't learn from your mistakes. That's the way you have to talk to these people. If you don't talk in a way that's clear and understandable for them, they're gonna get confused. Their brains just explode. I'm telling you right now, they're not like us.
I'm not really sure what to think about that one, to be honest, Kathy. I've never had to talk to them in the way that you did. Like, I'm just thinking about the way you were talking today, and it was kind of degrading, don't you think? You were talking very slow and deliberately. I think for every sentence that you tried to say, it took about 10 seconds. I could see the staff were getting really annoyed about it.
Okay. Did you ever think as to why they were getting annoyed in the first place? It's got nothing to do with me. I mean, I can't help that they're stupid.
Is that really the way you think about them? They're grown adults, and I'm pretty sure they've had a standard education. They should know how to read or write. I'm definitely sure they can have a normal conversation without being talked to like they're a 3-year-old.
Hey, Dave, come on. Trust me. I've been doing this for a long time now. If you keep putting these people on the same level as you, you're only going to regret it later. Trust me, I've made my mistakes. I don't want you to do the same thing.
Okay, Kathy. I need to say something.
What is it, honey?
I just find it really bizarre that you and I both have the same background, but we have a totally different way of thinking about people that are worse off than us. I don't know about you, but the fact that I've come from a wealthy family doesn't mean much to me. I mean, it's great and all, but I don't see it as me being above them.
Wow, Dave, you really have a lot to learn, don't you? This is actually going to be so fun. I'm so keen to actually teach you how you should operate yourself. You're a guy with a lot of money now. You need to know how to use your position. I could tell that you were being way too nice to the staff today. You're acting like they were your buddies or something.
Was I actually? I was just trying to talk to them like any other person. I didn't know we looked like we were friends.
You better watch yourself. You become too close to them and they're going to do something to bite you back later on. I can guarantee you that much. Anyway, I am just like so excited for that second date. You actually going to be a gentleman and invite me? Or are you going to force me to do it?
Hold on a second. Is that what today was? I seem to be under the wrong impression because you've said the word date a couple of times and I really wasn't aware of that being the case.
Oh my god. Wow. Way to hurt a girl's feelings. How could it not be a date? We went to a fancy restaurant and everything.
I know, but I just thought I was doing my friend a favor. I didn't think I was actually on a date.
You're talking about Liam, right? Well, you did me a favor. You went on a date with me.
Yeah, I know, but he told me that you were just feeling lonely and you wanted to talk to people that were somewhat similar to you. I didn't think I was actually on a date, though.
Okay, well, so what? Who cares about the pretenses? To me, it was a date. And I saw how much fun you were having today. I know that you wanted it to be a date. I mean, don't lie. When you saw me, your eyes lit up like fireworks. You liked what you saw, didn't you?
Well, to say that you're not a ravishing lady would be a lie. You're definitely attractive.
I know. I get it told to me 1,000 times a day. But you know what? I don't get it told to me by a guy I actually like. So I'm gonna take that one to heart. Thanks for that one, sweetie.
Okay, well, I'm glad to make your day then.
I want you to be making my day every day.
Wow. You are a lot more forward than I took you for, Kathy. You're really into me, aren't you?
Of course I am. Do you know how long it's been for me? Sifting through all of the unworthy and boring guys that I meet on a daily basis. Do you know how hard it is for me to find someone that I can actually relate to? I'm telling you right now, I'm sick of talking with all the people at the bottom of the barrel. I want someone that I can actually have a good time with. You know what I mean, right?
I guess so. I definitely find it hard relating to people. It's like you said, there's not many people in our socioeconomic status.
I know, right? That's why I'm like so happy when I actually meet someone. Especially a guy like you. Your father is the owner of that big shipping company, right?
Oh, so you actually know a little bit about me, do you? Yeah, he is. He built that thing from the ground up. He takes a lot of pride in that business.
I can imagine. I think he's even more wealthy than my dad. I just know that growing up with a father like that means that the son is going to have his head screwed on as well. You are like such a good guy, aren't you, Dave?
I like to think so. Not only that, the people around me say that I'm a really good person. I've got good values. I'm wondering if you're the same, Kathy.
Oh my god, like, yeah, totally. Do you think I'm all looks? I'm not that much of an empty girl.
Can I believe that, though? What's something that you actually care about?
Well, I don't know. That's a pretty broad question, don't you think? How about I just throw that one back at you? What is something that you care about?
Okay, well, if I'm allowed to talk in depth about myself, I can give you a pretty good answer. Something I really care about is family.
Family? Okay, I think I can relate to that. Why family, though?
It's one of those things that my dad really drilled into me when I was a younger boy. He would always demonstrate to me that he was a very busy individual and his time was limited. He wanted me to understand that even if he wasn't at home, his time was being invested in his family. Anything he was doing at work was so that his family could be well off in the future. And what do you know? That's exactly what happened. Because of his efforts, I managed to go to a good school, make good friends, and I would say that I turned out to be a well-rounded individual. I owe him a lot, and he's been my biggest role model for my whole life. I really agree with his values on family, and I'm hoping the person that I'll be with for the rest of my life shares the same notion. I'm guessing that your dad would have told you the same thing, right? It sounds like we come from a very similar background.
Oh my god. I just like totally get where you're coming from. That is just like so important to me.
Is it really?
Like, yeah, of course it is. You don't think that my dad did the same thing for me? I have like so much respect for that guy. He really made me value family. I mean, the guy's meant to provide for his family, right? He's meant to take care of everyone. I really respect that type of thing. Just take a look at what he did for me. He went above and beyond to provide for me. He was such a good person. Anything that I wanted, he would buy it for me. I remember being as young as 6 years old, and I told him that I wanted to go on an expensive trip to a European country and ride around on a boat. With a snap of his fingers, he did that instantly. He told me, "Of course, darling, anything for my precious little angel." And then off we went.
Wow. I have to say that's pretty impressive. You made that type of request when you were only 6 years old?
Well, of course I did. I'm telling you now, I'm not like those other girls. I'm actually a girl with taste and style. All the other girls at that age would have been asking for something as insipid as a Barbie doll or something, right? I'm a lot more mature than that.
Yeah, well, I do have to say you are a different type of beast, Kathy. I can tell that you're different from other girls.
Exactly! Which is why I think you shouldn't hesitate in taking another shot at me. I mean, we only had about 30 minutes today, right? Come on, are you really that much of a busy person?
Well, like I said, I have a lot of respect for my father, and I'm trying to follow in his footsteps. He has his own company and whatnot, but I intend to start my own thing. I want to stand up on my own 2 feet.
Wow, that is just like so admirable. I could tell that you were different from all the other guys. You and I are definitely going to get along.
Do you really think so?
Of course we are. But I've got to tell you, you gotta hurry up. I mean, have you seen the look of me? Don't you think I have guys bowing at my feet 24/7? Do you really want to become one of those guys groveling just to get to me? I'm putting myself on a silver platter for you. I'd say you should take advantage of it while you can.
I don't know, Kathy. It seems like you want to move forward with this quite quickly. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
Are you kidding me right now? You're saying that you're not interested in me at all? Come on! Aren't you sure you want to take a shot at this? There's a chance that you're going to lose me. Are you going to be happy with yourself about that?
You might have a point there. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I definitely think you're a very beautiful woman. I am very curious about you too.
Okay, well, if that's the case, come on then! What are you hesitating for? Text me your address. I'm going to get one of my drivers to come to your house.
Wait, hold on a second. You're going to come right here to my dad's house?
Of course! I want to know more about you. I want to know what type of place you've grown up in. Come on, Dave. Stop stalling already. Do you really want me to contact another guy in my inbox instead?
Here I was thinking I was just doing my friend a favor by having a chat. I didn't think it was going to lead to this. Are you sure you really want to go this fast, Kathy?
You really don't get how I work, do you, Dave? Look, I'm the type of person that knows what she wants immediately. I don't need any stalling or time to think about it. I've seen you. I know what type of guy you are. And I want it. I want it right now. So, you're going to give it to me or not?
Hey, Kathy. Today's the big day, isn't it? I can't believe we're actually doing this. I mean, when I found out a couple of weeks ago about what happened, I was torn apart by it. It really broke me. I've been doing my best to try and reconcile my feelings about the matter, but it's still really tearing at me. You have no idea how sad I am. I mean, that guy was such an amazing figure. And it wasn't just to me. It was to everyone. There's going to be a lot of people at the funeral today. A lot of his workers are going to be there. He's so respected by so many people. It's honestly a shame that he had to pass away this early. I can't believe it. Anyway, I'm very curious about where you are right now. You weren't home last night. You're not here this morning either. I don't want to rush you or anything because I know you have your own feelings, but I really need you to be here. We don't have much time.
Hey, look, I am just really busy right now. So can you talk to me later or something? Okay, you can? Thank you, bye.
Hold on a second, I didn't say anything. What do you mean that you're a bit busy, Kathy? You can't be busy. You know what today is, right? You know what's going on? Unless you're coming to this funeral with me, there's no way that you're busy.
What do you mean? Are you meant to be in charge of my schedule or something? Are you actually my dad? Telling me what to do all the time? Like, oh my god. When I say I'm busy, I'm busy. Can you just respect that? You're meant to be my husband, not some authoritative tyrant.
Okay. Well, I'm very curious as to what you're actually busy with. What's so important to you that you're gonna miss the funeral of my own father? Tell me that, Kathy. I really need to know.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I'd tell you anything. Your dad died, didn't he? The funeral's today, is it? That kinda sucks. I can't go. So yeah, saws, not saws. Oh, I need to tell you something. There's like this awesome dress that I just walked past. It looks so good. I'm gonna send you a photo of me in it later. You're absolutely going to love this thing. And guess what? It's on sale, so it's not gonna cost us much. Can I buy it? Oh, I'm gonna chuck it on the credit card as usual.
Kathy, what the hell? What? Are you kidding me right now? I'm in the state that I'm in, and you're actually going out there shopping? I thought you were meant to be my wife. I thought you were meant to be by my side. I'm in need here. I'm in an emotional mess, and you're not even gonna come to the funeral? What the hell do you think you're doing going shopping for?
Oh my god. Are you just like that much of a weakling that you need me to be by your side for everything? Like, okay, yeah, whatever, your dad died. But are you gonna sit there and cry about it all day? Jeez, I thought you were a lot stronger than that, Dave. I mean, you told me that your dad raised you with the proper values, didn't you? Well, if he did, I'm wondering what those values were. Did he raise you to be a big sook? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
Kathy, who do you think you are talking to me like that? Don't you have any respect? Don't you have any sympathy for me? How would you like it if I was talking to you that way when your dad died? You wouldn't like it, would you?
Yeah, well, for a guy that says that his dad was respectable and whatnot, I thought you would be behaving yourself a lot better. Like, oh my god, do you think he wants to see you there crying about me not coming to the funeral? How about you just man up a little bit?
Okay, fine. Yes, you have a point. My dad doesn't want me to be some weak individual that stumbles at every little roadblock that comes his way. But at the same time, he's not going to be happy with me if I just tolerate this behavior. I mean, you're seriously not going to come to the funeral? This is a guy that gave us a lot of things in our life. He gave us the house. He gave us money. He's looked after our children. Don't you think you should repay him the bare minimum of respect and actually come to the funeral?
Oh my god. As if! I mean, fair enough. He's your dad and everything. So I understand if you like him, but that doesn't mean that I have to like him.
What are you talking about right now? Kathy, are you serious?
You know your dad and I weren't getting along. You know that we were at each other's throats. Do I really have to sit here and explain it to you?
Okay, fine. I understand that maybe you guys didn't get along as much as you could have, but that doesn't mean that you hated each other or anything.
Yeah, right. Like you would know. You don't know how annoying that guy was to me. You don't have any idea how much he would nag me. Like, oh my god, don't dress like this way. Don't behave like this. Don't embarrass my son by doing this all the time. It was just like constant nagging from him. Doesn't he realize I already have a dad? I don't need him to be my second dad, especially when I'm a fully grown adult. I know how to take care of myself.
Kathy. Look, I know exactly what you're talking about right now, and I'm telling you, it's not that big of a deal. You're definitely exaggerating this.
Can you just, not sit there and act like you know what was going on? It's fine. Your dad hated me and I hate him. Now he's in the grave, so everyone's happy, right?
Can you stop talking about him that way? And what do you mean everyone's happy? I'm clearly not happy. I don't care what he said to you. At the end of the day, he's provided money for the family. He's actually given us stuff, and you're going to sit there and talk disrespectfully about him? I'm not going to put up with it, Kathy. And you know what? I'm demanding you to come here right now.
No way. Funerals are meant to be for when you respect the person that died, right? Someone that you actually like? Why do you want me there? I don't care whether or not he's passed away. It's just another day to me. Let me get on with it. In fact, if you really want to make the most of this day, you would just stop bothering me and go by yourself. Don't you think that's the smartest thing to do?
This has got to be a joke. I mean, I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. I can't believe that this is my own wife talking. Are you seriously telling me that you can't spare a couple of hours just to stick around at the funeral and then go do something else? Think about how it's going to look. Think about how it's going to look if I'm there on my own. People are going to ask questions. Do you really want me to just tell them that you're off shopping?
Tell them whatever. I don't really give a damn about those relatives there anyway.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, they're just as annoying as your dad. They never shut their mouths when it's about me. I mean, they always have something to say about the clothes I wear. They keep telling me that's nothing that a mother should wear. I should have a lot more dignity about myself. Oh my god. Am I living in the 1800s or something? Do they want me to dress up like a nun and chastise myself?
Kathy, have you even seen the way that you dress and how you look?
Are you kidding me? It's pretty hard not to, isn't it? I mean, when you look this sexy and attractive, you can't help but just look in the mirror every 10 seconds.
I'm not saying that to boost your self-esteem. I need you to take a good look at yourself and think whether or not your behavior is appropriate or not. I mean, my relatives had every right in telling you that what you were doing was wrong. Think about the type of outfits that you've been wearing. Let's take a look at my niece's birthday, for example. Do you actually think that was the appropriate thing to wear to something like that?
Well, I don't know why not. It was a party, wasn't it? We were celebrating. What I wore was quite a cool and funky item. You didn't see any of the other moms in there dressing like that.
You didn't see any of the other moms dressing like that because they knew that there were kids present. I mean, think about how tall the kids are. What if they came up and talked to you? Your skirt was so short that they could see your coochie if they really wanted to. Is this honestly the way a mother should be behaving?
Why do you have an issue with it? To be honest, you always talk to me and compliment me about my confidence and how attractive it was. So what's happened over the years, Dave? Was all of that just a lie? Is this starting to get on your nerves now? Well, if you're going to sit there and complain about it, you only have yourself to blame. I mean, you're the one that said that you liked this type of behavior. You've been supporting it this whole time.
Okay, yes, I'll agree to that. I do like someone with confidence. I do like your personality. I just need you to be less brash with your actions. Have a little bit more decorum. Think about what you wear and your actions, especially on a day like this. The fact that you act so hostile and indifferent to everyone, and now you're not even coming to the funeral, is just the ultimate disrespect. It's like you're not even my wife at all. You're becoming an enemy to this family.
Yeah, well, you sit there treating it like it's my fault. Maybe it's your fault. You're the one that's supposed to be talking to the family and telling them to accept me. Like, how long is it gonna take for you to actually stand up for me?
Come on, Kathy, don't start with that. I've been trying to reconcile things between you and my family for a long time now. There's always a new issue and drama between you guys. And now you're just creating another one by not turning up today. Look, fine, I get it. You didn't like my dad. You don't have any respect for him. But as your husband, I need you to come today. I need you to come even for a couple of hours. Can you do that?
Of course I can't.
Why not?
Well, I have a nail appointment today, don't I? Do you really want me to just cancel that? Do you know how important my nails are to me? I mean, this is the whole reason why you're married to me in the first place, isn't it?
I'm sorry. What did you say? Are you trying to insinuate that I'm only married to you because you have some good nails? Is that what you're actually telling me right now, Kathy?
Well, yeah, duh. Obviously. I mean, you thought that I was a hot item. You couldn't wait to get your hands on me. Don't try and lie about it. I remember that day. I remember the way you looked at me with those big googly eyes of yours. The way you were lusting after me. You obviously loved the way I looked.
That's not true.
Why are you lying right now? Come on, Dave, don't act like you weren't obsessed with me. It's fine, I get it. Who wouldn't? I mean, it's me after all. Who wouldn't want to get with a cute little item like me? And you know what? At the end of the day, you're pretty lucky that you actually managed to. I'm such a nice woman, you know? I'm putting up with this guy that I don't even need to. He keeps annoying me about going to this stupid funeral, and I still managed to stay with him. You should show me a little bit more appreciation.
I should show appreciation for what? The fact that you're a selfish woman that doesn't care about anyone else but herself? The fact that you can't be here by my side in a time where I actually need you? The fact that doing something as pretentious as getting your nails done is more important than going to my dad's funeral? What do I have to be grateful for?
Are you serious right now? Do I even need to spell this one out for you? Okay, fine. I'll tell you what you should be grateful for. You should be grateful for the angelic smile you get to wake up to every morning. You should be grateful for the absolutely fabulous fashion sense that you're never going to see in another girl. And you should definitely be grateful for these amazing nails I'm going to get done today. I mean, that's just the icing on top of the cake.
Honestly, Kathy, I don't even know how to talk to you right now. Do you really think that after everything we've been through that I really care about that stuff? Fine, you look pretty good, especially for your age. But at the same time, that's not what's important anymore. I'm not just some young man that looks at a girl for her beauty. I need something more than that, especially when we have children. You can talk about how much you superficially benefit me, but what have you done to benefit me in any other way? You barely do any house chores. All the work is left up to me, and you're also neglectful of our children. Honestly, if we're speaking objectively here, you don't bring anything to the table.
Listen to the way you talk about me. You're trying to say that I don't bring anything to the table? What a joke. I find it amazing that you can say such a thing when there are billions of guys crawling after me.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Do you actually think there are billions of them? How many people do you think exist on the earth?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there were. This is me we're talking about, after all.
I can't believe I'm even having this conversation with you right now, Kathy. I really don't know what to do about you. I can't believe I was fooled.
What do you mean you were fooled? Are you trying to say that I deceived you?
Well, that's exactly what you did, Kathy. I know you always like to spin a different tale, but let's think back to when you and I first met. Let's think about those early days of our relationship. You were always putting on a good image for me. You kept telling me all the things I wanted to hear. You said that you cared about family. You said that you wanted to have children someday. You had this idea that you're going to be a really good mom, someone that people can look up to. You even said that you were going to be a role model. Now look at you. Look at the way you behave. It's quite clear that you were lying this whole time. If you really cared about family, you would actually come to my dad's funeral. You would actually support me. But here you are, being selfish.
I can't believe you're still talking about that guy. I don't know why I need to go to his stupid funeral. You say I should care about him, but did he ever care about us? Where did he end up putting that money? He gave it to your stupid big sister, didn't he? There's no way I'm going to show him the proper respect and actually go to his funeral. He betrayed me!
Is that what this is all about? It's all about the money, isn't it? You're feeling a little bit hurt just because he gave the money to my sister instead of me. Is that what this is about?
Well, yeah. I don't know why she deserved that money in the first place. I mean, it's not like she does anything. Who's the one that actually works all the time? It's you, right? Why doesn't he reward you? It doesn't make any sense.
I can't believe I'm explaining this right now. I thought it would have been obvious. Take a look at the situation my sister is in at the moment. She just got divorced from her husband. She's stuck there raising kids on her own. She actually needs that money. You and I are in a much better off position. We can survive even without my daddy's money.
Yeah, well, he should have totally given it to us based on principle. I mean, take a look at why your sister got dumped in the first place anyway. Who's going to be happy dating a miserable hag like that? She should have expected it.
I'm sorry. What did you just call her?
Yeah, I mean, face it. There's no feminine quality about her at all. Like, can you believe that she actually has someone as amazing as me in the family and she never takes my fashion advice? It's pretty stupid, isn't it? If you ask me, she gets what she deserves. She should have done something to pretty herself up for her husband when he gets home.
You're actually trying to insinuate that the whole reason she got a divorce was because she wasn't pretty enough or something? You're saying that she should have copied your style of clothing, and that would have fixed everything?
Well, of course it would. I mean, take a look at how that girl dresses. She pretty much covers up everything. There's nothing sexy or attractive about it at all. I mean, she even covers herself up in the summer. She must be sweating under all those layers of clothes.
Did you ever think as to why she might be doing that? Do you ever think that maybe she doesn't want to be seen as some sort of dirty tramp? She actually wants to be seen as a mother that her children aren't ashamed of.
Wait, am I hearing this correctly? Are you actually trying to say that the type of clothes I wear embarrass our kids or something?
Well, come on, Kathy. We have to accept a couple of truths here. I mean, truth number one is you're not exactly a young woman anymore. Truth number two is that you have a son that's getting into high school. How do you think he's going to feel when his mom is coming to pick him up and all the other kids see she's wearing clothes like you do? I'm telling you now, I know how boys work, and he's not going to be happy when the other kids make comments about his mom every day.
Yeah, right. Look at you. You talk about that as if it's a bad thing. How about you look at the good side of it? He has a feisty, vivacious mom. That's quite unique, you know. Compared to the other moms, anyway. All of them have lost their spirit already, and here you are trying to crush mine. It's actually, like, so rude.
Well, maybe you could learn a thing or two from the other moms. Even you have to admit you're not the most perfect person in the world, Kathy. Anyway, I've had enough of messing around. Are you coming to this funeral or not?
Of course I'm not. I'm sick of you nagging me about it.
Okay, then. I see how it is, then. Kathy, it's quite clear that you don't care about my family. That's okay. The next time that something happens to your family, I won't be going. My father passed away, but your father is still alive. Don't expect me to be at his funeral if this is the way you behave.
Are you serious right now? You're definitely coming to his funeral. There's no way you're missing out on it.
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like there's a double standard here. You're not going to come to my father's funeral, but you're expecting me to go to yours? I don't see how that's fair.
I don't like how you're putting your father and my father on the same playing field. Let's just face the facts. My father has done a lot more for this family than yours has.
What are you talking about? In what way has he done more for this family? He barely even hangs out with his grandchildren. Most of the time, he's off golfing in a different country. What you just said right now is absolutely ridiculous.
Wow. Is that all you see? My father is just some guy that likes to enjoy himself and play golf?
Yes, that's exactly how I see him.
I can't believe this. You are actually forcing me to talk about what he's done for this family, aren't you? Do I even need to mention the expensive trips to Paris, Italy, and Sweden? Do I need to mention all the fancy cars he's bought us over the years? Do I need to mention how much he's contributed to my wardrobe? I'm pretty sure 50% of my wardrobe comes from his money. So you better do the right thing and show him some respect at his funeral.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Kathy, but all of those things sound like it's for you and not really something for the family. He hasn't given money to go towards our children's education. He doesn't go out of his way to see them. For his little precious princess, he'll do anything. But for anyone else, he's pretty indifferent. Wouldn't you say so yourself?
You are just so disrespectful. I cannot believe you would talk about him in that way.
Well, I can throw that one straight back at you, Kathy.
You know what? You're just so totally ruining my vibe right now. You don't know how excited I was to actually go get my nails done. Now I have to buy myself a new purse to perk up my mood again. Thanks a lot.
Well, would you look at that? Using my money again. Go on then. Keep making some more irrational purchases. You better accept the consequences of your actions today, Kathy, because if I don't see you at this funeral, there's no way in hell I'm going to anything that your family has. You hear me? I better see you here within the next hour. Hey, Mom. Look, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that I was late to the funeral today. I had something really big come up. I know I was the one that was meant to do that speech, and everyone was inconvenienced for it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Dad would have been so mad at me for being so clumsy today.
Hey, my little Davy. Don't you worry about it. Today's an emotional day. I'm sure your father would understand. He wouldn't look poorly on you for it. At the same time, I'm really curious what happened this morning. Was it just too emotional that you couldn't make it on time?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just this little issue that I've had to deal with for a long time now. I wasn't expecting to have to put up with it today too, though.
That's a real shame. Well, look, it sounds like it wasn't even your fault to begin with. I'm pretty sure your father would understand. I hope you're fine.
I just can't believe that he's gone, Mom. The guy was just so strong. He was so powerful. It almost felt like he would never die. I can't believe he's died this early. I guess old age really got to him.
It's such a shame, isn't it? Did you see the amount of people that were at his funeral? He really touched a lot of people. There's not a lot of people that dislike him.
You're not wrong about that.
I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit intrusive in asking this, but I was really curious about what happened today with Kathy. When you two didn't show up, I thought something was going on. Then you came into the funeral hall, and I was actually expecting Kathy to be following in behind you. She didn't come the whole day. Is Kathy okay? I'm wondering if she's taking it too harshly upon herself. I'm assuming that it was too much for her to come today.
Yeah, right. I think her worrying about my dad would be the last thing on her mind. Don't worry about Kathy. She was doing perfectly fine. In fact, she was doing too fine.
She was doing too fine? What do you mean by that?
I don't know, Mom. I really disagree with what my wife did today. I've been disagreeing with what she's been doing for a long time now, but today really takes the cake.
Well, come on then. What did she do?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just the same rude and self-interest the person she always is. She decided that her nails were a bigger priority than coming to this funeral today. She said that she has no respect for my father. She feels like he didn't do anything for her personally. That being the case, she doesn't want to show him any gratitude by coming to the funeral.
You've got to be kidding me right now. She did not say that to you, did she?
No word of a lie. That's exactly what she said.
I can't believe that. How could she? Does she even realize how much her father loved your family? You guys were one of the most happiest things in his life. second to you. He absolutely loved everyone, even Kathy. I can't believe she wouldn't return that same respect and love back to him.
Yeah, well, the reason why she's not doing it is over something super petty, Mom. I don't even want to tell you about it. I know it's gonna annoy the hell out of you.
Well, look, you've already got me pretty fired up, so you might as well just lay it on me. I'm telling you now, I've been questioning the way Kathy conducts herself. I feel like the way she behaved today, and also what she said, is just inexcusable. I think it's getting to the point where I need to have a talk with her.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know why she's acting this way. Do you remember that day when we were in the hospital bed with Dad, and we were talking about life and how things were gonna be from this point on?
I sure do. That was a very beautiful moment. It was one of our last times with him. It's really good reminiscing on everything up until that point. He still had an atmosphere that he wasn't going to give up and that he was gonna keep fighting. He really gave me a lot of hope back then. Actually, I think I'm starting to tear up just thinking about it now.
It's okay, Mom. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I know it's still really hard to process everything. Well, basically, I don't want to go into all the things we talked about on that day, but there's one thing that Dad made me promise, and that was to promise that the money that he'd give me would never go to Kathy. In fact, he was so serious about it that he didn't even want me to tell Kathy that I was the one in possession of the money. He wanted me to say that my sister got it. It seems that Dad didn't really trust Kathy and her selfish nature. He made a prediction that if she knew about the money, she would find some way to get her hands on it and spend it on something ridiculous. Me being the man in the family now, he wants me to take responsibility. He wants me to make sure the money goes towards our children. And he wants me to give my sister enough so that she can get by with her kids as well. I really respect my dad, and that's one of his last wishes. There's no way I'm going to let him down. There's no way I'm going to let someone like Kathy take that money.
Oh, wow, Davy. I have to say, sometimes you really do remind me of your father. You two are just so alike. I see so much of him within you. You're going to be a constant reminder that he's passed away.
I'm sorry about that, Mom. I know it's going to be tough, but I'll be using this money to look after you, too. I'm going to make sure it goes to something worthwhile. Something that benefits everyone. I promise you that much.
I'm so glad that's the type of attitude you're taking. Your sister is going to be grateful for it as well. It's such a shame what happened to her. Ending a marriage isn't a happy thing.
I know what you mean, Mom. Those two were married for a very long time. But at the end of the day, I agree with their decision. It was both mutual. Over the years, they've begun to look at each other like friends. They don't consider each other lovers anymore. At least they're both doing the right thing, and they're still having a healthy relationship with the kids. Financially, I can see that she needs a little bit of a hand, though. I've got no issue in giving her enough money to get by.
I can see that you're in charge of everything. I'm so proud of you. Then again, I'm also a little bit worried. I mean, Kathy caused you quite a lot of trouble today, but you were saying this has been persisting for a while. I've noticed a lot of things about that girl. I can tell that she doesn't really want to connect with our family.
Oh, really? You've noticed it as well, Mom?
It's pretty hard not to, don't you think? Think about any time we have a family occasion. Everyone's having a really good time there, except her. She wants to escape from our world and just enter the one on her phone. She finds that thing more amusing. I feel a little bit robbed every time she comes to our gatherings and she just sits there taking photos with her big duck lips out. I have to ask, what was going through your head when you decided to marry this woman?
You know what, Mom? That's a really good question, and it's one that I ask myself every day. What was I thinking? I guess when it comes down to it, she wasn't always this way. I mean, there was a time where she actually appeared like she was a normal person.
Are you serious? So are you telling me that she hasn't always been this arrogant girl that looks down on the people around her?
Well, I think that's the way she's always been. I've always had a hard time getting her to talk to people like actual people. I remember when I first met her, she would talk to the staff like they were babies, assuming that they didn't understand proper English.
Are you kidding me right now? That sounds really childish. Why would she do something like that?
Look, believe it or not, but she developed some sort of weird superiority complex just on the basis that she grew up in a very wealthy family. She feels like there's such a big difference between her and the common folk. This difference is so large that supposedly they don't even understand natural English, at least in her mind. It took a long time for me to train her out of that habit. And if I'm being honest, there are times when she tries to do it behind my back. We've had some really serious arguments about this too. She keeps trying to convince me that these people are too stupid to understand. She thinks that they lack culture and don't know how to conduct themselves properly.
Well, I have to say that's really grand coming from someone like her. I mean, this is someone that doesn't even have the basic manners to reply back when someone says hello to her. Anytime one of our family members tries to talk to her, she just raises her hand to their face and continues texting with the other one. I have to ask, does she legitimately think she's some sort of queen or something?
I'm afraid so.
Davy, honestly, what was going through your head when you married this girl? Why? It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, look, Mom, I know it must seem really absurd when you look at the way she behaves now. But I'm telling you, she did a good job at convincing me she wanted the same thing I did. She would always talk about her dad and how much respect she had for him. She said that because of him, she grew to really appreciate family. And you know how much I appreciate that type of thing too. Dad would always talk about family, and I've always agreed with him.
Are you and I talking about the same person right now? If I'm being honest, I've never really gotten the impression that she cares about family.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? Things have changed ever since we got married. It seems like ever since she realized she's locked me in, she just started to show her true colors. She starts taking advantage of me and only looks at me for my money. She even said that the kids being born was one of the worst things that happened.
Don't you think that's weird? It should be the thing that she's excited for the most if she cares about family, right?
I know. That's what I was thinking when she made that statement to me. According to her, the only thing the kids did for her was make her more ugly.
I'm sorry. What now?
Yeah, that's right. She said that she had to put extra effort and money into making her body back into the young figure that she's always been. Honestly, I feel like she only cares about herself and her appearance more than anything else.
What a girl. You really dug yourself a hole with this one, haven't you, Davy?
Tell me about it. Another stress on top of the stress of starting my own business.
It doesn't really make sense to me, though. I met her father. He's quite like your father. I was thinking she would have the same parenting that you received. I wonder what's so different about those two.
Well, it's quite true that both of them came from nothing. They built their businesses up by themselves. There's a big difference in how they parent, though. Just from what I've heard from Kathy herself, she said that her father really did a good job in spoiling her. I guess his mentality towards becoming wealthy was making sure that he could provide his kids with whatever they wanted, even if what they wanted was absolutely absurd.
Okay, well, what are some of these absurd requests that she would make of her father?
I'm telling you, when I say that she had a princess attitude, she really did. Apparently, she would make everyone in the house cook her a huge buffet. She would have food as far as the eye could see. A long table full of it. That would be all to herself.
Are you serious? You're telling me that she maintained that slender figure after eating all that food? It sounds like a lot.
No, you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. She didn't get all that food made for her so that she could eat it all. She had it made so she could select from it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, that's right. She would sit at that table and just peruse all the items made for her, absolutely adoring the lengths people would go just to please her. She would then get off her seat and just walk along the table admiring everything. Then she would just take one plate of an item and slowly eat it. Most of the time, she didn't even finish the thing that was on her plate. Just remember that this is a little girl. She wasn't even 10 years old. She had this experience for a very long time.
I have to say, her father could have afforded that type of luxury if he wanted to. We even have the table for it. But there's no way he would let you do something so extravagantly wasteful.
I know. I couldn't believe it when I heard it from her either. But it doesn't stop there, Mom. You could say that was only the start of it. By the time she got into high school, she started to realize that there are other things that she can demand from other people around her. She wanted to test how far she could take it, how much she could degrade the people around her. She made a declaration to her father one day that she doesn't want to be walking. She's too tired to walk. She feels like it creates too much muscle, and she's going to lose her beautiful figure. Walking is for the peasants.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Are you seriously trying to say she was complaining about a basic function that all humans do?
Exactly. It seems that when Kathy was younger, she was very interested in history. And in particular, people in power. She would look at how those people lived their lives. She noticed that a lot of them were carried around and sat on chairs or even palanquins. Admiring the type of lifestyle they used to live, she began to become jealous and question things. She would question why she wasn't also being carried around on things like that. She complained to her dad that she was wealthy, but she still had to use her legs to get around the house. So her dad upped the salaries of all the staff there and said that anytime she needed to go to a different room, they would have to piggyback her there. She would do this well into her adult age as well, anytime she visits her dad's house. It's almost a tradition, like she's looking back on good memories.
So she makes people carry her around still. Honestly, Davy, what were you thinking? I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. Like, I knew she was bad, but to think that she was this bad. You telling me that her father didn't notice this the whole time?
Well, her dad's a pretty busy guy, and I guess he doesn't see what she's really like. He only gets to see his daughter in brief moments. I'm pretty sure he hears the stories about his daughter's absurdity. But at the same time, I don't think he really cares. He's got people to deal with her. It's another person's problem.
Well, I really don't know what to say. This is quite the person you got yourself tied up with. What are you gonna do about this, Dave? Are you sure you can stay with someone like this for the rest of your life? Let me remind you that you have children. How do they feel about this?
Don't get me started on them. The kids are absolutely dying to get their mother's attention. I mean, we're really lucky that the kids are somewhat turned on, unlike a lot of kids in this generation. They want to stay away from technology. They don't find any entertainment in watching things like YouTube. The kids really want to hang out with her, but anytime they do, she makes it about herself. She gets them to do things like her photography. And anytime the kids try to take a photo of themselves, she starts to get really angry and tells them to stop slacking off. Honestly, in Kathy's world, everything is about her. No one else exists outside of it.
This can't be good. I can't believe you didn't notice this type of thing before you guys got married.
I'm not exactly happy about everything. I regret marrying this woman.
Well, look, I guess the only thing that you can do is just hope that you guys get along. I mean, at the end of the day, you're a family now. You have children. You chose a really difficult person to have a marriage with. I mean, she's very beautiful. I'll give her that much. Despite most people of her age, she does look quite young. There's a couple of pluses there, but honestly, I don't think it makes up for all the downsides.
Look, Mom, I realize that every day. My only option is just to bruise this one out. I need to try and make things work where I can and just tolerate her behavior. I have to do it for the kids. She is their mother, after all. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to put up with crap. What she did today was unacceptable. I told her that if something ever happened to her family, I wouldn't be going to the funeral, and I mean it.
You! I have a bone to pick with you. Who the hell do you think you are, missing my dad's funeral? Do you have any respect at all? I can't believe you would do something this disrespectful. Just what the hell were you doing today? I've been calling you all day and you haven't been answering. You better have a good excuse for this.
I've been busy, Kathy. There are some things that popped up that are way more important than your dad's funeral. I didn't have time to go.
Well, isn't that fantastic? You were busy, were you? Dave, the guy who's got more than enough money to get by on his own, is busy with something. Just what exactly could you be busy with? There can't be anything more important than my dad's funeral.
Well, I can tell you right now, it was a lot more important than your dad's funeral, and it was certainly a lot more important than your stupid nails.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Why are you talking about my nails?
Are you seriously asking me that right now? You really want me to remind you what happened all those years ago?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Of course you would forget about the horrible thing you did when we had my father's funeral. You seriously telling me that you don't remember?
Nope. And I don't care. The only thing I care about is you not being here today. You're meant to be my dog. You're meant to obey my orders.
What did you just call me right now?
That's right. I'm the one that makes the rules here. I'm the queen bee. Oh, wait, don't tell me. You didn't actually think that you were the one in charge of this relationship, did you? Don't make me laugh. You weren't actually thinking that, right?
What do you mean? That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm the father of this family, right? I am the one leading. I'm the one making all the money. Why wouldn't I be the person in charge?
Oh my god. You've actually been thinking that this whole time, haven't you? Let me give you a news flash. Just because you earn the money in this family doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, you earn money for me.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, think about it. Who's the one that actually puts this money to use? It's me, isn't it? I'm the one that buys all the clothing and the jewelry. I'm the one that plans all our vacations. I'm the one that actually knows how to use that money. If you look at it as a hierarchy, you work underneath me. You earn your money to serve me. It's about time you got that through your head. And you know what? You not turning up to this funeral just shows that you're being disobedient. So do as you're told and get here right now.
It amazes me that you can actually talk this way to me, Kathy. Just for your information, I never had any views of either one of us being on top of each other. I wanted us to be a proper family. I wanted you and I to work together. I made it quite clear in our relationship that my main goal was to create something together. Something like my father did. That's what I wanted to do. It should be a team effort. We should be doing it together. But now you're acting as if one person is serving the other. That's not what we agreed on. We should be equal.
You don't actually think I'm going to put someone like you on the same level as I am, do you? That's just ridiculous. For my whole life, I've been put on a pedestal. My dad did whatever he could to make me happy. Anytime I wanted something, he gave it to me. I expect the same thing from you. You're the one that took me off his hands, right? So that's your responsibility now. So hurry up and get to this funeral already.
Kathy, I'm not going to the funeral, and that's final. Like I said before, I'm busy right now.
What could you possibly be busy with? Do you even know what busy actually means? I bet you're off doing something stupid. You must be seeing women behind my back or something.
Oh, really? Is that really the card you're going to pull? You're actually going to accuse me of cheating, are you?
Well, yeah, why not? Because if you're not this much emotionally invested in me and care about my feelings, it's quite clear that you only care about someone else's. So come on then. Tell me who she is. She better not be one of those young skanks. You're a father now, so think about your daughter. She's gonna be a young woman soon. How do you feel when you hang around those young girls that are around the same age as her? It's just sickening.
Kathy, can you just stop that nonsense right now? I'm not out with any girl at the moment. I can't believe you would accuse me of something so ridiculous. Do you actually think that's what I'm interested in?
In all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised. You've always had a thing for the poor people, haven't you? You're constantly defending them. I wouldn't be surprised if you were sleeping with them too.
What a load of garbage. You and I both know the only reason I'm defending them all the time is because the way you treat them is like they're trash or something. There's nothing wrong with being a bit poor. They weren't as lucky as us. Why is that such a big deal to you? Stop being so hateful to them all the time.
I'll stop being hateful when you stop pretending that you're their friend or something. Honestly, you and I have the same background, right? I'm pretty sure you grew up with some rich people. So I don't know why you keep talking to all the losers.
Just because they were born poor doesn't mean they're losers. You know, if you weren't so prejudiced against them, you would actually see some really interesting people there. Sometimes they know more than us. Sometimes it's more stimulating than actually hanging around rich people. I feel like people who have the same background as me can't teach me anything new. We've all had the same experiences after all.
Wow, would you look at that? Well, if you love them so much, I don't know why you didn't just marry them in the first place. It's actually just so sickening listening to you right now. Anyway, how long are you going to keep stalling? Do you know how important this funeral is today? This is my dad that we're talking about. There's no way I'm going to let you disrespect him.
I can't believe you still have the expectation that I'm going to be there, Kathy. Didn't you and I have a conversation about this last time when my dad had his funeral? I told you at that time that if something ever happened to your family, don't expect me to be there. And what are you doing right now? You're expecting me to be there.
I'm expecting you to be here because it's your duty. Not only is it your duty, but I'm ordering you to be here.
I'm busy, Kathy. Get that through your thick skull already.
Yeah, right. Come on then. I want to hear it. What are you so busy with then? I have to tell you right now, I'm still not convinced. I still think you're hanging out with a girl at the moment.
No, I'm not actually. I shouldn't need to explain myself, but I guess I have to. I'm not one of those people. What I'm doing right now is for my family.
Oh, really now? You're working for your family, huh? Well, let's hear it then. What are you doing for your family? Because if you really cared about family, you would be here.
If you actually listened to my conversations, Kathy, and were a little bit more interested in anything but yourself, you would know what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get myself into real estate. I'm doing a lot of reading into it. I'm thinking about buying my first house soon.
Oh my god. Someone like you getting into real estate? Why would you do that? That's just so stupid. You know what you should have focused on all this time? You should have focused on getting on your dad's side a bit more. Think about it. He would have given us that money if you were just the favorite child of the family. Now look what you have to do. You actually have to waste your time starting up a new business venture. It's actually pathetic, you know?
What do you mean it's pathetic? It's not pathetic at all. It's actually quite noble. Think about it. I'm a guy who comes from the type of background that I do, and I still want to start something on my own. I don't want to just ride on my father's coattails. Even if I did have his money, I'd be doing something like this. Besides, did you even think about what more money could mean? More money could mean a better education for our children. More money could mean that whenever they want to start something for themselves, we'll have the funds for them to do so.
Yeah, go on then. Keep trying as much as you want. At the end of the day, you're not as great as my father. You're not as smart as him. You'll never do something like that.
How could you say something like that to me, Kathy? You're meant to be my wife. You're meant to be supporting whatever I do, especially when it's for my family.
Yeah, well, look. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm just spitting you the truth. It's about time that you got it through your head already. You know what? You have a decent amount of money. I don't know why you just won't take it easy. Just use the passive income that we have coming in from the bank.
Well, did you ever stop to think about why I'm not doing that? Kathy, as much as you don't want to believe it, I'm not a stupid person. I'm trying to adjust to the situation I have. Think about it. I have a wife who has a serious shopaholic addiction. She buys things for herself to use in a couple of days, and then she just doesn't use them anymore. You may not think it's a problem now, but soon enough it's going to start digging a hole into our finances. Not only that, but think about the children. Think about the example I'm trying to set for them. Do they really want to have a father who's just lazy and does nothing? Of course not. I want to show them the best of me. I want them to feel like they need to work towards something in their life too. The money is not going to stay there forever. It's going to dissipate at some point. If you actually care about the kids, you would be supporting me in what I'm doing right now.
You really have a way to just twist the situation to suit yourself, don't you? Honestly, it's just so despicable. So you're really not going to come to the funeral today?
No, I'm not coming to the funeral, Kathy. I'm a man of my word. When I said that I'm not going to do something, I'm not going to do it. You need to know that what you did that day was unacceptable. You need to know that I don't tolerate that type of thing. If you're going to stay in this family and be my wife, you need to start playing by the rules a lot more. I'm sitting here trying to understand you and work with you, and I expect you to do the same.
I see what's going on here. So that's how you want to play this. You're trying to put your foot down and say that you want to control me. You want me to start getting my act together? Live the way that you want me to? Am I getting this right?
I didn't want to do this, but I had to. I'm sorry, Kathy, but the way you behave and talk is just not acceptable. It's not a good role model for our children, and it's not a good way to get along with each other's families. If we keep going at this rate, things are going to be really bad. Think about the type of environment we're creating for the kids. It's not good if you and I are fighting all the time.
Oh, no. I agree. You're definitely right about that. Things aren't gonna go well if you and I go at this pace, are they? So how about I just do you a favor and just end things right here? Let's just accept the lost cause when there is one.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, you heard me. You know what I'm getting at, right? A divorce. Let's just finish this off. Clearly you're not happy being in a relationship with me. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not happy with the way you're speaking to me right now. If you can't be the type of guy that can give me whatever I want, then you're not the type of guy that I want to be with. I want you out of my life. You're just totally killing my vibe all the time.
Are you kidding me right now? Kathy, I tell you that you're doing the wrong thing, and that's the stupid stance that you're gonna take with me.
What are you talking about? Stupid? What's stupid about this? This should be a mutual decision, right?
Well, actually, no, it shouldn't be, because there are a lot of things we have to consider. I mean, just because you're not happy, Kathy, doesn't mean you can just opt out of the relationship. There's more at stake here. It's more than just what's between you and me. Do I need to remind you that we have kids? They're relying on us. They're expecting us to create a stable home for them. We can't just get a divorce that easily. We haven't even talked about what's going to happen to them.
Yeah, well, how about I just solve that problem for you right now? I'll make it quick and snappy. You can just have them.
I'm sorry. What now?
Yeah, that's right. I don't care. I'm sick of them. Like, come on. Have you ever thought about it? Ever since those kids were born, we've had to pour a decent amount of our money into them. It's always about their education and their needs. Blah, 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 blah. What about me? What about me and my clothes? Let me tell you right now that I haven't had a new pair of clothes in about 3 days. Can I tell you how bad that is? That's 3 times longer than what it used to be before they were born. They've drastically impacted my lifestyle. I just can't have it anymore. I want to get rid of them.
You gotta be kidding me right now. That's the type of ridiculous reason you have for getting rid of the kids. I honestly can't believe you.
Well, are you trying to deny that they don't burn a hole into your pocket? Like, come on, let's face it. What do they do anyway? Are they earning money for the family? Are they contributing to our finances? No, of course they're not. They're just being a massive burden. They're good for nothing.
What do you mean they're good for nothing? They're just kids. One of them isn't even in high school yet. What do you expect them to do? Do you want me to just slap a tie on them and get them to work straight away?
Well, what I want you to do is just to get them far away from me. Like, come on, I'm not gonna be a young woman forever. These good looks are gonna fade at some point. Let me enjoy it while I can.
You really amaze me, Kathy. You really do. In more ways than one. And I'm not saying that to compliment you either. So fine, we get this divorce. What are you gonna do then? Have you even thought about something like that? Like I was saying before, money doesn't last forever. I know that your dad passed away and he's left you in the will. It's a decent amount of money, but it's gonna disappear like ice hitting the pavement, especially with the type of spending habits that you have.
Yeah, right. You just think I'm some stupid shopaholic that doesn't know what she's doing. I'll have you know that I'm quite resourceful. I've got a businesswoman mindset.
Do you really now? Is that the mastermind behind the girl that does duck clips on her phone every day?
Yeah, well, maybe that's just my cover. The truth of the matter is that I've got skills. I've got the looks. I've got the personality, and I've got the drive. I'm totally gonna succeed in what I'm about to do.
Okay. What is it you're about to do?
Well, I'm gonna become an actress, of course. The biggest and the best. Think about when someone like me hits the scene. People are going to go absolutely crazy over me. I can't imagine the type of roles they're gonna have for me. Maybe I could be that hot mom that the teenage boys are gawking at. That's the type of character that would be perfect for me. Or maybe some hot secretary. I could be the girl that some wealthy businessman could be having an affair with. Like, I'm telling you right now, the amount of roles I could participate in are endless. All you need is a little bit of imagination and I'm going to go places. You'll see.
You actually think that's gonna happen, don't you? You haven't even had an acting lesson once in your whole life and can't really sing either. Do you really think you're gonna make it in that industry? Especially at the age that you are now. You know what, Kathy? You and I both know what this is. It's a dream. And keep dreaming. What you're hoping to happen isn't going to.
Yeah, right. You're just one of the haters. We all have to have them at some point. But trust me, you're gonna regret saying those words to me when you see me on the billboards. You're gonna regret getting some young, ugly girlfriend to watch movies with. Wait till she recommends a movie to watch and you realize it's my face on the cover.
Talk it up, Kathy. I don't have 1 ounce of belief in you.
Well, I'm gonna do a lot better than you do with that stupid real estate thing. What a boring and bland way to make money. Don't you know that everyone is doing that? There's like no way that you're gonna be successful in it. I can't wait for you to go bankrupt and come crawling back to me asking for a payout. It'll be interesting to see you and those kids in rags, fallen from your high position to hang out with the poor people. It's gonna be amusing when I see you on that day. And I'm telling you right now, I won't be merciful. Mom! 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 What the hell are you doing right now? Here I am having a really tough and tiring day out shopping, trying to buy the best clothes to suit me, and I come home to nothing. No food, no caviar, no wine for me to drink. Like, do you actually expect me to live like this? Are you trying to abuse me or something? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you getting to that age where you're starting to lose it? I might have to put you in a home after this.
Kathy, honey, settle down already. Don't worry, I'm going to bring you some food home.
Okay, so that's what's going on right now? You're outside at the moment, aren't you? Well, what the hell are you wasting your time with? Don't you realize that you and I have a mission to accomplish here? You're meant to be helping me get on the big screen. You're meant to be making me famous, making me a celebrity. Just what the hell are you doing right now? You better not be off somewhere just relaxing.
Well, after the day I've had, I don't see what's wrong with me taking a little bit of a breather. Just a couple of minutes or so, and then I'll head home and I'll even get you one of your favorites. I know how much you love Domino's.
Oh my God, Mom, no! Are you kidding me right now? There's no way I'm gonna touch the food that the poor people eat. Think about it. I'm gonna mutate into one of them. It's gonna ruin my good looks. And you know what? Let's put that aside. I don't want you resting at all. How about you actually get me noticed and then you can come home? While you're at it, you can order the Uber Eats for me. I'm just like way too tired to touch my phone right now. I can't even decide what food I want. That's how tired I am. Can you believe that?
Okay, honey. I can see that you're having a tough time, but I'm telling you right now, I've been to all of the acting agencies. I've got your tapes and everything. Your best work, as you like to say. I don't want to be too harsh on you, but it doesn't look like anyone's taking the bait. They're not interested in what you have here.
That's a load of crap right there. Mom, did you even show them the good tapes?
Of course I did. I highlighted the parts that you wanted them to see. And look, I got them to see that and more. There were times where they were gonna turn it off and say that they've seen enough, but I urged them to keep watching. I wanted them to see something good about your acting skills. Unfortunately, none of it's working out. We're gonna have to think of a plan B.
I cannot believe you're actually saying that right now. You cannot be serious. Here we are in the situation that we're in, and you're actually wanting to back out? That's just unbelievable. You're meant to be my mom. Like, you're meant to be supporting me. Dad would never do this type of thing to me. He would actually, find a way to get me into the industries that I wanted to be in. That's what you call a good parent. Not like you.
Kathy, don't talk to me that way. I've been out here all day. I'm an old woman now, still trying to do this thing for you.
Yeah, well, you're not trying hard enough, are you? Because, let's face it, if you were, I would have gotten into a ton of different movies by now.
Look, Kathy, you and I need to have a talk. It's about time that we gave up on the dream. I mean, let's face the facts. We're not earning any new income into this household. We've bought the place, which is good, but we still have to pay for utilities and everything. Food isn't cheap, and spending money on shopping every day isn't exactly helping us in our financial situation.
What are you talking about? We're rich. We should be able to do whatever we want.
Okay, yes. When your father was alive, things were good. He handled money quite skillfully. He knew what he was doing. But things are different now. You and I are on our own. We have to figure out a way to do this together. And in all honesty, this acting idea isn't working out. I don't want to say that your acting is horrible or anything,
But the fact of the matter is that there aren't many people interested in it. We need to look at other options. What are you talking about, Mom? What other options are there? This is the only option there is. And your lack of confidence in me is really disturbing. Well, there isn't just one option, is there? There's also another thing that we can explore. Oh, you're not thinking about that, are you? You want me to get into that type of acting? Look, Mom, I'm not going to lie that I wouldn't be good at it, but I'm not going to degrade myself like that. I mean, do you really want a ton of different guys to be playing with me? And for that to be all over the internet? No way. Oh my God, honey, that's not what I was talking about at all. How could you talk about something so grotesque to your own mother? Well, hey, don't blame me. You're the one that brought it up, weren't you? All right, look, listen to me. Have you heard anything from Dave recently? Oh my God, you just did not say that name right now. Please tell me that you did not say that name. You know that I've been hurt by him, right? You know you're not allowed to speak about him near me. Honey, I get it. I know. You're still very emotional about how he was talking that day and the fact that you guys just got a divorce. But I'm wondering, have you actually seen what he's been up to recently? No, and I don't care either. Well, I wouldn't be that quick to shoot him down. It might be worthwhile looking into his situation. Talk to some people around town. They'll tell you what he's been up to. Hey, Dave! Like, oh my God, it's been so long since we talked. How have you been? Do you know how much I've missed you? Oops, sorry, maybe it's a little early for that. We still need to pick up where we left off last time, huh? We can't just jump straight into the 100 that quickly, can we?
What do you want from me? Kathy, I haven't heard from you in years. I'm a very busy guy now, so I don't want you to bother me.
Hey, come on, that's not the type of attitude you should have with me. You and I go way back, right? Are you seriously still angry about what happened?
I'm not angry at all. I'm just a very busy person. I don't have time for people that I don't respect. So tell me what you want and then get out of my face.
Oh, wow. Whatever happened to the sweet Dave that used to talk to me like I was his queen?
He gained some self-respect and doesn't tolerate crap anymore. That's what happened. So what is it, Kathy? What do you want from me?
Well, look. I don't even know if I want to say, considering you're giving me the attitude you are now. I've noticed that you've gotten very successful in your real estate ventures.
Well, what can I say? Can you actually be surprised at me? I was pretty much destined to do something like that. My dad taught me well. He taught me the ethics of working hard, and all I've done is practice them. It's nothing special.
Yeah, well, I can see that all that hard work is paying off. I mean, people have told me that you've got real estate all over the country. You've done a really good job of buying some really uninspiring properties and turning them into something new.
So what? What does this have to do with you and me? What do you want from me?
Well, look. Things are really going well for you, but I can't really say the same for things on my end. It turns out that acting wasn't my calling. No one wanted to watch my stuff. I mean, I tried so hard. You have no idea how much time I spent standing in front of the bathroom mirror. I must have devoted like 2 or 3 hours to it every week. Unfortunately, my hard work and dedication didn't pay off like it did for you.
Yeah, well, somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, look, Kathy, I've got no interest in getting back with you. You're a stranger to me. In fact, you're worse. You're absolutely repulsive. I don't care if things aren't going well for you now. I don't care if you even lose your house. I'm not interested in staying with you.
Come on! How could you say that? I'm the mother of your children, aren't I? I know how much those kids must be asking for me. They must miss me so much. You can give them the good news. I'm going to come home tonight. I'm going to hug them like I've never hugged them before.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you've never really hugged them. You've never really given them attention. And you know what? It's burned out on them. They don't care anymore. They don't need it.
Are you kidding me right now? Even from their own mother?
Well, it turns out that they didn't need their biological mother to feel fulfilled. We've got someone better to take your place.
Oh my God. What did you just say?
That's right, Kathy. Now goodbye, and don't bother me again. Kathy went home that day with her tail between her legs. Her mother had no idea what had happened. She had assumed things were going to go well. They were finally going to escape the hell of desperately trying to make a career out of Kathy. When Kathy opened the door, her mother almost assaulted her, asking what had happened in an excited tone. She didn't think for a second that things would have gone bad. She thought that a good person like me would accept Kathy back. When Kathy gave the bad news, saying that I didn't want anything to do with her, her mother fell into despair. Things got worse for them from that point on. Kathy's mom was the type of person to let everything be handled by her husband. He did everything. He had the money and he was the most competent. Kathy's mom, on the other hand, wasn't capable of doing anything herself. Likewise, Kathy couldn't do much either. She had everything done for her whole life. She even had herself piggybacked to and fro from different rooms. The two desperately tried to make her acting career into something, but slowly and surely they had to downsize their house time after time. That rich, luxurious lifestyle that Kathy had been used to her whole life was now nothing. She was now living in a broken-down apartment with her mother at the age of 30. It's harsh to say, but there's no prospect of her getting anywhere in life from this point on. As for me, on the other hand, I'm doing quite well for myself. As Kathy mentioned, my real estate endeavors were going really well. I'm buying and selling property all over the country now. I'm actually trying to get out of here and go international. I've bought a lot of properties in different countries, and it started to rake in a really good income. I have a really good partner as well, who understood my situation. She has no prejudice towards people who are less well off than us. She has a good heart and every intention of raising my children well. And you know what? Soon enough, I want to be able to give her her own child too. It's my hope that the image that I'm creating for my children is the exact same one they're going to create for theirs.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. See you in the next video.